Stack them coins in the game with me. Roll through dips, keep it fly with me. Hey, hey, must be the crypto. If you wanna see the charts go green, dodge the crash, keep it clean with me. Hit the market, live the dream with me. Hey, hey, must be I'm posted Discord where the hype's too loud. Shills be pumping coins, got the whole damn crowd. I was young, chased the buzz, thought I moved real quick. Bet my stack, no research, man, that move was sick. Leverage high, no stop loss, watch my wallet bleed. Held too long, market dip, left me in the weeds. Disco's cheer said, hold up tight, but I crashed so hard. Now I'm back with smarts, trading clean, no scars. If you wanna go and trade with me, stack them coins in the game with me. Roll through dips, keep it fly with me. Hey, hey, must be the crypto. If you wanna see the charts go green, dodge the crash, keep it clean with me. Hit the market, live the dream with me. Hey, hey, must be now the riding charts, got my game on lock. Check the tag, read the white paper, know the market's clock. Discord's wild, but I don't chase the shillers, empty hype. Set my sales, keep it cool, watch my profits spike. Low leverage, I ain't tripping on no margin call. Learn my lesson, now I'm ballin', standing 10 feet tall. Group thinks dead, I'm the one who's calling all the shots. Trade with me, we'll be stacking crypto to the top. Woo! If you wanna go and trade with me, stack them coins in the game with me. Roll through dips, keep it fly with me. Hey, hey, must be the crypto. If you wanna see the charts go green, dodge the crash, keep it clean with me. Hit the market, live the dream with me. Hey, hey, must be the crypto. Yo, why you chasing every pump? Hey. That's a rookie move. Ooh. Study charts, don't ride the dump. Hey, keep your head in groove. Risk what you can lose, stay sharp. Hey. Plan your exit right. Ooh. Trade with me, we'll light the spark. Hey. Stacking day and night. Ooh. I'm the king of trades, got my vision crystal clear. Disco's noise can't shake me, I ain't got no fear. Every dip's a chance, I'm scooping coins when they low. Flip them high, cash out clean, watch my portfolio grow. No more FOMO, I'm the one who's setting all the trends. Crypto life, living large, rolling with my friends. Wanna win and join the squad, we trade into the moon. Trade with me, we'll hit the top, we'll be there real soon. If you wanna go and trade with me, stack them coins in the game with me. Roll through dips, keep it fly with me. Hey, hey, must be the crypto. If you wanna see the charts go green, dodge the crash, keep it clean with me. Hit the market, live the dream with me. Hey, hey, must be the crypto. Hey, hey, must be the crypto. Put the money in the market. Put the money in the market. I saw a coin go pop. It's pumping on my screen. X is buzzing loud. Got a fever for the green. Call the crypto doc, said, man, what should I do? He said, trader, listen up. Here's the plan for you.
Hi, babe, I just got hypnotized by that little dancing man there. I was just watching. They got me in a trance.
Money in the market. Keep your bets real.
Yes, wait until you start chuckling like a chicken when I said the code word. It's gonna be good.
Let the coins take flight.
That's no.
And check
No,
it
seriously, Hindenburg.
See if it's alright.
Oh crap! Hi, babe, that's not cool, dude.
Oh, that is hilarious. I always wondered if that would work, so I'm very impressed that it did, my friend. This was a scientific experience. You're cuckling for chicken Hindenburg. Oh, it's not gonna do that all night, is it? Well, I don't know. I just saw it on YouTube. They said do it. I thought it. The moment was there, my friend. Hindenburg. Oh, shoot. Oh, man, I can't go home like this, Habib. Hindenburg. Habib, stop it, please. Hindenburg.
Oh gosh. Check 1 2 1 2. Make sure all the green M&Ms are there. You know how he gets if everything ain't up to contract. All right, here he comes.
Markets got me dizzy, prices up and down. Doc said hold your nerve, don't be the market's clown. Study, wait and watch.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me for our nightly ceremony called the Ringing of the Cowbell. If you'd like to join in, just reach down, grab your dingle-dingle-ling,
pull it up as far as you can and give it a little wiggle. It feels good, I promise. Sounds something like that. Ring that bell. Make it sing. Late night fun here with Road Dog Crypto.
Money in the market, let the coins take flight. And check it in the morning, see if it's alright.
As soon as we get the lights on and some little middle-aged boomer over here can find the right button to push, we'll be getting on with the program. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for flying the Turkey Express.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Road Dog Crypto. And we're watching Bitcoin bounce from this area. I was concerned earlier. I did a stream earlier. I didn't. You don't have to have caught it, but if you did have caught it, then you saw me. I think we were bouncing over through here or something. But I was like, man, I'm not satisfied that it hasn't touched this. I mean, I'm not going to be mad at it if it doesn't, because I'm not the kind that says, why didn't you touch my line? I kind of am sometimes. Anyway, it did the right thing. It actually came back and touched that little horizontal line that we just drew in the middle of space out of nowhere. From nothing, put the line that for price to hopefully do just exactly what it did there. Amazing, isn't it? It's just a fib line. It's a Fibonacci thing. You can do it too. It's an easy concept. You just got to know when to try for it or how to do it. That's all. Hang around here, you learn. Anyway, if it's foreign to you. Otherwise, everybody else said, oh God, he's doing that again. Oh, but I forgot to do. At the times like this, I should have took a picture or something. That's crazy. Anyway, so as far as this little possible local bottom we got here, it looks like it might be shaping up for bottom. Nailed it! Take that, algorithm! Ooh, YouTube, now you gotta blow me up. Thank you for suffering through that. I'm just learning by example what I watch other YouTubers to do to blow their channel up, and that seems to work fine. So, nailed it! And thank you for your participation as we proceed with our little W shape here coming out of, I'm on a 6-minute time frame. Oh my God, we are totally degen, right? Falling wedge pattern and 68% of channels that they break to the upside. Right, my Tony the Tiger. Cool. The only thing is this little horizontal line over here, we carried that over. That's going to be that's going to be somewhere. That's the headboard that kind of smack your head on every once in a while. Stop! So we might get going up there. This is a Disney rated show, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what you got out of that, but that's all I meant. So we're going to come up here. Probably about 114 in that area, suffer some resistance, and I don't know. I could tell you all kinds of possibilities of what I'm going to do, but it depends. It depends. Now, we just watch it when it gets up here. If it gets weak and starts rolling over, well, that's okay. It made it at least that far. It's got a chance to get a higher low. What we're hoping for is that it might come up there, and whether it's got to do it once or come back a little bit, get on through, break this area here at 114,200. And that might be signaling, oh man, I think we're finally catching here and doing some kind of bottom formation, which will probably still play out. Or if you look deep enough, you can probably find all kinds of things on here. Depending on what time frame you're on and whatnot, but we should be in an area to start looking for bottom patterns. Remember, this whole red line was an area of support. That was the whole reason we put it there. It was a deeper support, but actually it's kind of cool just to go ahead and get that one out of the way, because it wasn't making sense. And I mentioned this it's probably been a couple weeks ago. A couple weeks ago. It's probably been about 3 or 4 days ago. Because it was just hanging there. We're hanging above where we should at least minorly touch according to fib strategy if we're doing from a big pull. And sure, from this little pull here bottom to there, we were hanging on something, but for the overall move, we weren't. We hadn't touched any. So this is the first fib. Down here is the second Fibonacci that it might be on the radar, 104,000 if we need to go lower for some reason. Situation I'm looking at for Bitcoin overall, we can get a grasp of it here on the 4 hour. We broke the trend line, so we're kind of in a bad situation. there's only a couple things that we can do, right? We go up, we go down, or we go sideways. If when you go up and break this area, it will be a nice little up move. That would be nice. That's the most bullish scenario that we can look for, and this being a little bear trap scenario, and we should end up with a nice strong move that might even look something like this. People, it's that time, and that could happen. All right, so we got some falling price, we got falling volume too. Moving averages look great for all that. If that were to happen, that's our bullish expectation, our bullish hope. Because it can't be expectation because we lost that trend line. So now we gotta also weigh in what normally happens in this situation. Okay, so what normally happens in the situation when we break one of them trend lines? Oh snap, I'm trying to get rid of those little yellow things there. There we go. What normally happens when we break a trend line? Microphone, I feel like you're trying to swallow me or something here. Trying to eat my face. So what normally happens is that we do a bearish retest. So we might come back up and then start rolling over, and then we got to start facing the possibility of at least seeing a little bit lower. In the bullish market like we're in overall, it's not so much down. In a bearish market, or if we're getting strongly bearish, you know, we expect down, bearish retest, and then to start dropping. But we could ride it up, you know, like a bump and run. We could go up a little bit and then come down, or just kind of range a little bit. That could also happen. So it's not horrible, but it's not good to be losing that trend line though. And we got a little wiggle room right through here. I can't draw worth a crap. What's going on there? Is it the mouse or is it my computer there? But as it stands, and as we're kind of hoped for, can't say predicted because you never know for certain, but what we would hope for, especially to remain bullish, is that we're catching here on the Fibonacci area for us to at least get a minor bounce. Not saying we're going to blast off from here or recover, but even if we were to do that little other scenario where we end up filling this out more of a range, and it gets kind of boring over August, but not horrible. August is mostly a recovery month or something like that. Could be leading into September when they're supposed to turn on the money printer. I mean, we can make all kinds of narratives and whatever, but this is a great place to catch a bounce. Let's look for this area to hold over the next days, over the next week. We shouldn't have to come back and touch it for a little while. If we start seeing ourselves doing that, then and not getting very high, this is the point where I would definitely fib this out and look for the 0.5. Where's it coming in? About right here. 115. Yeah, everything's pointing a little bit toward 115,000 in that area. Also believe that if we want to take a look at the liquidation heat map over here, I looked at that a little bit earlier. Whenever you want to load up, Bob, that's fine. All right, here we go. Woohoo! There's building some more liquidity or orders, however you want to put it. So there's some more money down here for the taking at 108,000. And then we got a little bit around 115 where we were just looking at, and 116 and a half. It looks like they might be going up for this, but you don't know what they're going to. They flip-flop on this. They will do some of the craziest things. This has kind of come up from nowhere. We had some stuff up here at 120. We knew that. Now we're developing here. Probably a lot of stop losses and liquidation points for high leverage plays and things like that there too. That count as this metric. But so far she's trying to do a little turnaround. Looks like we're trying to head to 115. I'm not going to be mad at you. Can we do it? We're at 113 right now. We've already made a little come up from 111. I got to say, I'm going to come to a small ass time frame, then I'm going to come over to the chat, and then we're going to start talking about altcoins after we bitch about them a little bit. How you liking altcoin season? Woohoo! Yeah! Lambo time, altcoin season. Nice little falling wedge here on Bitcoin on the 1 hour. That little audio bouncing off of a Fibonacci support area. Hopefully coming back and recovering this damn trend line. That's what I want to see so bad. But right where that's going to happen is where that support is. Remember that line that we drew right here coming across? Yeah, 114 area. Come on, baby. Let's do it. Take that back. You know you need to. You know you want to. I don't want to see these moving averages start to cross anymore. I think you've done enough crossing. I hope it holds. That's what I was saying. What I'm worried about is that we might come up to these areas and roll over for Bitcoin too. So we're not out of the woods, even bouncing off of here. We're not out of the woods. We're not necessarily looking like, oh, now it's time to go for all new all-time highs. I don't personally think that we're there yet, but I do think we've touched bottom for a local, and then let's see how far we can get on this little booger before to figure out if we need to maybe de-risk for something further that might be coming. Ladies and gentlemen, how you liking that roller coaster ride we've been on this week? 12 people hanging out with me this Saturday night. We got Ave Medina hanging out. Duality C. Gator Squatch. How's it going, Gator Squatch? Bullish on parade. Isn't that the lady who thought she was having a heart attack, but she was just standing on her own poopy? I miss The Simpsons. I hadn't seen them in a while. I hadn't watched them in a long time. Mellis Williams, how's it going? Good to see you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate it. Dylan VA. Now there's Joe from Trade Intuition. Well, I always try to give him a shout out on his channel over here whenever I see him here, especially if I've already got it pulled up over there. Man, I think my mouse needs a new battery. Acting funny. Joe, right over here. I think we can copy that link and try not to be a boomer and paste it in here. I think we did it. Oh, look at that. I think I did it all by myself. Oh, look. I want a trophy. I'm just saying. All right. Yay, look what I did. I pasted it. Okay, so Joe's link's down there. If you click it, it takes you over here to his channel. And I recommend that you do that. Oh, I mean, you can do it now if you want to, but I mean, he's here with us too right now. So anyway, that's where you can go find some good alpha and some good trading alpha knowledge. Stuff you need to hear. Spread that good news. Help you change life. I'm just saying. I'm trying to give you guys... Give my fellow YouTubers a shout out here. We're trying to improve the space a little bit. And little by little, it's a happening. It's a happening. There's too many grifters out here. Taking advantage of all the new people. We're just waiting for all the new people to come in. Ooh, so they can just blow up them big old trading groups and start figuring out what new house that they want to buy. And I mean, if you want to make $1 million in crypto, you start a crypto trading group. And I've seen several do that. I sure have. I would love to get up here at 115,000. We were in the chat and then we weren't. I don't know what happened. I think I blacked out again. Melis Wood says, I subbed to you, Traded. Hey, cool. Awesome. Oh, my claps. Hey. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we're looking at the altcoins, and the altcoins are looking back at us and saying, hey, what are you looking at me for? But they're starting to do a little stuff here on the hour and on the daily, starting to catch up a little bit. Man, it's been a little rough week here, man, kind of down, right? Look, it was looking good last week and then not out. Crazy how that works, isn't it? What's even crazier is how right now, some of you, not all of you, some of you are getting better. It's a gradual process, and looking back and saying, could have played it better, could have played it better. I always do. We get these little dips like this and say, oh, how can I better tweak my system? And I think we all need to do that with our systems, whatever strategies and whatever we're working with, because it's not just TA, it's not just strategy, it's not just psychology, it's all that. It's not just risk management. It got all these little elements. It's like a 3 or 4 tiered stool that we're sitting on. I think it's a 3-tiered stool, really. And gotta have all these legs, but then we're kind of multitasking those, and it's a process, people. Make it sound so easy. The ones that it is so easy for are the ones who bought it, threw it somewhere, left it the freak alone, let it sit there for a cycle or two, and they're like, look what my Bitcoin is worth. I'm just being real. The ones that made the big money made it a long time ago by doing that. And I got to say, that's a freaking accomplishment, because it's hard for me to hold on to any crypto. When I was in my, you look like you're going down. I don't need you anymore. And so just to have one and just throw it on a little a wallet or seed phrase, lock a seed phrase up, however, have it stored there, and find out, oh yeah, that's the 100 Bitcoin I bought for $400 back in 2010. Wow. I like that dream. I would like to wake up in that universe. So, okay. Get on target. So what's going on with our altcoins? That was what we were supposed to be talking about. I'm chasing squirrels again. My bad, people. 13 people hanging out. Thank you so much for being here. I really mean that. And if you don't mind, if I could just be well, I try not to be the butthole and do it and be the annoying one. So I hire other people to do it for me.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
He didn't scare me that time. Bitcoin Elvis, everybody. Bitcoin Elvis. Give it up for Bitcoin Elvis. Special up there for Bitcoin Elvis. Yeah. Hey. All right. Oh, stop it. Let's just get on the show. Come on. Go. Stop it. All right, so we're total threes at 940 billion. Looks like she's bouncing off this little magical trend line that was there. I swear I didn't just draw it right before the show. Nobody's ever accused me of that. I mean, it does, and we don't have enough time to even think about that stuff. If you're doing this for real, you can't come back and then, although you deserve to be, you probably deserve to be redrawn. Are you more luck than anything for real? Because you better give me were you a daily? I'm not seeing you line up. That's what I'm bitching about now. Anyway, the trend line that was magically there. I believe it was. Oh yeah, look at. Well, no, you sucked. Anyway, I just got that special line drawingness that will just catch the magical bull crap. Okay. Anyway, we. Oh, I'm on the wrong freaking trend line. What the hell am I looking at? This turkey's on acid. I told you not to dip the acid before the show, Sean. Tighten me lines. If I'm tightening my lines, it looks like we broke that little sucker if I go by my rules. Why you supposed to be looking like you mountain. Now you're not looking. Ladies and gentlemen, I was here going to give you some encouraging news for altcoins, but now I'm going to say, not we're screwed. I hope I don't have to say that. That would suck. Moving averages look good. There might be a test. There might be a fall. I don't want you to fall, though, dude. What else we got? That'd be nice if you would give us a little bonus support there. That would be awesome. That would make life feel better. So we're below this 4-hour 200 moving average. That's a little bit concerning. What I do like, I mean, we still got the 100 moving average up here, so we still got the bulk of our momentum kind of up and to the right, but we're in like the top tier of it, or well, we're kind of in the middle of it. But there's some bearish crossings that have been going on. This has been a bearish trend. In my personal opinion, I think we're looking at probably an ABC correction, or Elliot's probably going to lie to me and say, no, it's not. It's a 4-wave. You little son of I knew. All right, so Elliot's saying it's a 4-wave, and we should be bouncing somewhere through here. I just don't like it anytime that I lose a trend line and I have to look at it suspect. There's a little trick that we can take it down to the wicks there, and let's hope that that holds, but that's just a, you know. Well, stick by our rules. I think we can gauge it better. You need to break back above here, baby. Come on, total 3. Do something. Why are you looking so glum? But here on the 1 hour, it looks like she's trying to turn around, right? There's just no support. I've got no support line under there unless we want to put this in. Let's make one. If it's not there, let's put one there anyway. No, that's not how we do it. That's not how we do it. It's how some people do it, but that's not how we do it because we want to try to be right. We can draw this top trend line though, and that can help guide us. we break above that trend line, that would actually get back into my little makeshift line. Makes me feel better, makes me look like a genius, even if it's just kind of in our imaginations and yours and mine at the moment, because it really didn't line up with much of anything. I'm just saying. That particular one, I didn't like the way it lined up. Oh yeah, I did on this one. I went body to body on you. It was drunken turkey night. I haven't been drinking at all. I'm coming to the chat. You guys get me on topic here. I'm gone. I'm out of get squirrel. Too much coffee today. Alexar and Osmosis, two very good ones to look at. Let's take a look at those. Axelar, I called it Alexar. I don't know why. And Osmosis. I think Osmosis wasn't it around 30? Isn't it around 30 cents somewhere through there? Osmosis, check you out, and let's look at you on Coinbase. Has got you now. Oh, you come up in the world. Did we get the Coinbase effect from that? I don't remember hearing about that. Osmosis, zoom out to the daily. What are you looking like? Oh, you have 16 cents? Wow. This one can get up there. Man, you're in some low territories right there, my friend. Mon frere. Oh, you can't be red. That means something. Gotta make you a different color here. This is just our bottom that we had over here, 22 cents. And just right off the rip, we got to get above that without pulling a fib or anything. We got to do that. I see no reason to have these things up here now. Oh, what the hell? What the hell is that? That's scary. Yes, remove those. Who wants to look at all that? I guess we will pull the fibs. We'll just take a general overview. So she's at a bottom. If you're in this, if you're in the DeFi or whatever, I mean, we just gotta hang on and whatever those bags are worth. If this one does take off and gets to $1, $3, I've seen it around $9, $10 before. It was when it was still, you know, rather new, but she can definitely get back to up here around 3. No problem, I don't think. 3 to 6. It looks like 151 would be a nice area to shoot for right there. So imagine we're at 15 cents and we could do a 10x, almost a 10x just to get right up there from these bottoms. That's 900% gains. That's the type of returns that we hope to look for when we get in crypto. On some of these coins, I'm going to level out some of these coins like this Osmosis. Now this is it's actually its own chain. It's a layer 1, and it's also a decentralized exchange on that chain. It's actually really cool. And I'm not trying to shill it or anything, but I am in it, and I've been for a long time. Even I think about mid last cycle. So gosh, what is that? At least 4 years. Probably at least 4 years, and just letting the DeFi do its little DeFi thing. It's been through its ups and downs, but they grow over time, and you stack and the coins and whatever. But anyway, DeFi is getting cool. DeFi used to be kind of meh, kind of interesting, cool concept, but not fun to use. Expensive. Now it's getting cool, and now they're getting to do things that we've come to get accustomed to on centralized exchanges. And now centralized exchanges, they've been going through all that. Identify yourself so we can come and take all your money. And the decentralized, you know, and exchanges, you know, they don't. They don't play that game. They can't. And I like that. I think there's a future in all that, and it's getting better and better with the technology. Doing perpetual futures trading on exchanges now, decentralized exchanges. Kind of amazing. I've tried it a few times, but I hadn't had a whole lot of experience with it on performance or anything. 66 cents is a dang good target to be shooting for out of this. That's our 236 Fibonacci area for Osmosis. It's at a great little area to accumulate. And I'm on a daily chart. That's 300% just to go there. Come to the 4 hour just to see what is going on here with Osmosis. And so you're looking for a place to accumulate this. You're in the little window. And we might be fortunate enough to have a little window where we can buy some of these close to bottom areas on some of these coins. This might be one. This could be the bottom area for this move. So a good place to, you know, if you're accumulating either through the DEX itself or buying it on the exchange or whatever. I like that one. I like the 66 area. Why not hold and get that 300? Get that 300%, baby. For exit. Another one on the Cosmos ecosystem. Cosmos being the Atom token, which is very undervalued and underrated, is a layer 0, and then these coins build on top of that layer. It's been really versatile. It makes it very interoperable, seamless to take assets from one whole little universe and transverse them over to another universe, but they all, you know, not a problem. It's been really cool. 11 people. It makes me feel like I'm being boring. All right, so 32 cents out of XLR. Be nice if we could ever see that 62 cents. That'd be nice. That was back in June. Haven't seen that since then. It's been ranging between 42 cents and 32. This one I like, and I'm trying to build a bigger bag of that, and it's in a great place to slowly build a bag. I needed to start kind of moving a little bit more higher to help me build that bag better. But considering our little friend here is at 32 cents, and we're looking at for it to at least come up and touch 85 from down in this area to get up through there, and it looks like 121 is another gorgeous little target that we like to go up and snag a few times. So that's a dang good target play. So if I were looking to play this, and I would play it as a swing trade, a swing play, and I'm here on the daily, where we would look for these such little animals that have a tendency to make more money than the day traders do. It just takes a little time, that's all. You could stake this for the time being, whatever, that is a possibility, but it being 32 cents now at this little bottom section here, we can even fine tune it. But going up there would be 262% gain. So if I had maybe $1,000 that I wanted to throw in on this one, I'm just trying a bigger number. That could turn into about 3,500 when we go to 121. On spot. Just gotta hold it till we get up there. Not bad. $1,000 right here. Oops, snap it. If we get up to 85 cents and say, yeah, I don't want to wait that long, man. $1,000 could turn into 2,500 right there at 85 cents. So look at the 4 hour, and I'm starting to see these ribbons starting to cross. Are you going bullish? You're going bullish, right? So far, it looks like they're trying to flip. They're trying. They're getting kind of. I gotta zoom in. What are you doing? See, 800, 600. They're flipping. Yeah, they're starting to flip. They're working on it. It's working on a bullish flip here. This is 32 cents is not a bad place on this. So $100 at 32 cents. It goes to 42 cents. You made 28% return there. Definitely possible. So it's at a good place to play, in my personal opinion. Find a bottom trend line area and like, there's your risk to reward, man. You know, it's just got more upside than downside potential at this point. Just to get right back up to the area that she was at before. With the stop loss way down there, it's still a 2-to-1, a 2R. Oh my gosh, look at the R's you can get on this. And put a stop loss even past over here. Get a 6% stop loss. This is what I like about this technique. And this one just happens to be in an ideal place here. This one's a 4 hour too. And go to the smaller time frames, like to dial it in. See this and oh, we got something. We got to buy it. We got to buy it. This is what I do. I don't know for anybody that's interested. Some people
What's it like in real time to watch when they do this stuff?
Well, this is what it's like. The other people are like, this is boring as crap, Road Dog. Do something else. I'm flipping channels. So we find a setup. Then I start going down to the smaller time frames and see how far am I off? How much did I miss out on? Are you still good? Are you about done out? Or what we got here? And so then I come to smaller time frames, and here's where I might use local patterns, things like that, to get a little idea. And looks like we're trying to do a little breakout. I don't have as much faith in it because I'm looking down at the volume down here, and it's got a slope to the downside here, especially where the price is starting to come up here at the end. So that's making me kind of second guess that it's getting ready to blast off. Also looking at that 200 moving average, which we're below. Maybe we get it and take it out. Maybe we get rejected, have to come back and lick our wounds and then try it one more time, you know, from a higher low. Right now she's outside of that little line, so I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt. Looking over here, you haven't broke my trend line or nothing. You got one hump. We could get, you know, a couple of more little humps there. So I'm willing to entertain that idea. I want to zoom out though, because, well, that's where I get better information, right? I was just trying to pick up word on the street right there. Let's see if the word on the street's worthy to be listened to. Is it got any integrity, any merit to it? I only know that if we square ourselves up over here with these little trend line or tops there, and by golly, by Joe, it looks like trying to break out for real here. This is no volume on it, so I don't trust it very much, but still, she's trying to do something right here. So one situation that we might see and not be surprised by, we just kind of come all the way back down here and do some kind of double bottom pattern or something like that as part of this breakout progresses. Could be happening with that lackluster volume there. We're not having yet get past some of this area. Some people would like to see it get past some areas before they get in. Everybody has, you know, whatever strategy works for you. That's a little bit more a way to confirm after a bounce here that you are in trend and not going to have to suffer as much drawdown. That would be one of the biggest benefits from it that I would see. However, I do of the school of thought that the closer you are to your stop loss, the little bit more and more risk, the bigger I can make this trade, and less I have to risk. Then if I have to use the same stop loss and my entries over here. So it's all that's the beauty of trading. It's a one size fit all. You just gotta figure out how you're stretching out this part or that part. Sometimes it looks pretty, sometimes it don't. And what works for somebody else may not work for you, and what works for you, everybody else may hate it. But the important thing is that you find something that works for you, makes sense to you, and that you can wash, rinse, and repeat it repeatedly enough, managing your risk. And gosh darn it, that's an important thing. And the idea thing is, especially on your trading, if you're using like leverage, like perpetual futures being the most popular thing that this would apply to, the easiest thing we can think about, 2% stop loss, meaning your account balance, whatever your stop loss, whatever if that trade ends, when it knocks you out, what the exchange takes from you, should never be more than 1 or 2% of the total value of that account, man. If I could have a $10,000 trade here, but whatever that is, my count, or whatever amount of leverage, I can't calculate this stuff in my head. I wish I was Rain Man, but I'm not. But if I've got it to where I've got a $10,000 account, or $1,000. If I got a $1,000 account, let's say that, and I got a $100,000 trade. I don't know how that's possible yet. Let's say it's $25,000 trade. It's huge. It's massive. Huge. But I don't got a $1,000 account. How'd you do that? But I don't even want to lose. I don't want to lose any more than $10. Does they say $10? It doesn't mean I'm trading with $10, but it means that when I get stopped out on my $1,000 account, I don't even want to lose $10. But that limits me. I can't do it. I can't get a big enough position. No, but you can stay in the game longer, win longer, and if you're whatever you go with it, maybe you even want to bump it up to 5%. But that's getting kind of risky, Degen. You do though, don't you? I know you do. I know you do. I know you do. Let's be true. Let's be honest. That's what makes this place so cool. Little DJ. I saw you there. All right. So what the hell are we doing? I'm ready for number to go up, people. Can we just say that? I just want to get out my system. I'm ready for number to go up. I'm tired of all this down and sideways stuff. I'm just ready to see a good fashion run, but gosh darn it. I think, you know, those runs that just feel like they just keep on going and going and going, but they don't. They don't. We want them to, but gosh darn it, they don't. Let me come over to the chat, people. I see Pumpkins from Strega. How's it going, Strega? There's John Frisbee. Look at the what? The pretty good green candles of ETT. I built my wealth brick by brick. Crypto Ralph says Bitcoin going to CME gap 11.4. Was it 114.2? Oh, to go close the gap. Then what's it gonna do? So that would be Monday, day after tomorrow. Well, that's just, we're just right under it, right? Did I read that right? Maybe I didn't read that right. Bitcoin going to CME gap 114.200. What do you think? The gaps, if they're close to it, they often do feel it's an idea. Some people take trading strategy, so we watch for that, see what happens. I usually look at that on Sundays when I look at those, but I do use that chart a lot. And especially it's a good time to probably look at it now since we're bearish. It's a good one to look at when the market gets bearish, especially if you use moving averages. I found. I don't know how to turn all these little session indicator things off though. That's annoying me. I'm just saying it's annoying. And so are these yellow lines, man. Okay. Learn how to use TradingView. Boomer. I need to go over here to the old daily. I thought we labeled all the gaps over here. Did we not? I don't want to do it again. Well, this is bull. Let's see our moving averages. Honestly, people, I do see a situation where we could be coming up and maybe taking another little rise down here a little bit. Maybe you're trying to test this little area of support. I think the CME gap that you're talking about was this one right over here, right? In which we definitely, well, it's the weekend, so. Well, that was Friday's price. So they filled this one, and so they're cool with this bouncing. So we could bounce from here if that's the argument you're trying to make. That's cool. Do we have a trend line? What kind of trend line do we got over here? We're on the daily. I think we do. That's what we've been. Oh, dang. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Look into the candle bodies. Oh, that works for me. What do you look like on my candles? My candles are prettier. Ooh, look at Ichimoku Cloud. She looks feisty. She looks like she's in the mood for something. She looks like you want your girlfriend to look at night. She looks like she would. That look in her eye is the one that you wish that your wife would give you late at night. It looks that way. To me, I think we're just going through a minor correction here, and that's what I'm hoping for. Of course, we're all hoping for that. That's just a little flush out during the weekend. I've been saying I'm expecting them to try to run up altcoins to start to get us to chase. We're just waiting for it to happen. First sign would be to get Bitcoin back up to about 114,000. She just ain't happened it quite yet. But we're flashing our first green 4-hour candle there, if it will stay green. We got our buy signal here, the little green dot on the 4-hour. Stochastics moving up on the 4-hour. It's like some good signs. I'd like to see the money flow flip green. You start seeing it head up that way. That would be helpful. that would give us a little more fuel to the fire, a few more miles per gallon there for us. Bear signs I see are the moving average is trying to encroach on this 200 moving average, so we could get some bearish crosses on the way. I don't want to see that. 21 crossing that, I don't want to see it, but we can kind of finagle our way through that with the little sideways. That could happen. Any of the other ones, 50s, are those crossing it? So I'll entertain some thoughts of some support consolidation, you know, if that happens, but I don't want to see it. Really don't want to see any more bearish crosses of any moving averages on any time frames. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a look over here at Tokenmetrics real quick. We're going to take a look at the moon shots because we just got a new one. We got chill what? Chill who? What was this new coin here? Chill House. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen, from the Turkey Chill House. I don't know what Chill House is, but we're going to figure it out. First, I'm going to come to TradingView. We're going to come over here and we're going to type it in. Chill House. And looks like Mexi's got it, as well as KuCoin, BitMart, Uniswap. You can get it on Uniswap. So this is the moonshot by Tokenmetrics, and okay, well, I like what you're doing there. When it was doing this, those get kind of scary, but now it's showing that, hey man, I'm respecting that trend line. I'm respecting this secondary trend line here. First one being this one, right? And trying to form a new one here. This is the daily time frame. Come down to the 4 hours, see what we got going on here. Oh, look, we're building a roller coaster. It's Wally World all over again. Look at this. Beautiful. We got the little loop-de-loop starting to happen right here. That's cool. Nice trend line right there. We'll make this the gate for all the people to stand in line and make sure we wrap it around and making sure that they have to stay there for 3 hours just to get on for a 1 minute ride. That's cool. But looking on a higher high there, I think she can get some more uppiness. What's the target for this one? Or are we just in a range? Well, we're in a range until we're not, but if we're going to try to get to a higher high in this range, I like that 3.2 cent area. And I would also put the 3.5 cent area there. I'm going to come over here and you know, I'm just going to do it the lazy man's way right now. I'm just going to take a measure move there and put you right there at the bottom and booyah! Pow! What the heck? What's wrong with you? Why did he do that? I guess it does look stupid when we do stuff like that. What the hell? So we got to measure move. AB equals CT is what it is. You mean you did a flag measure? Well, I mean, you could interpret that actually. I mean, some people might interpret it that way, but it's not what that really is. Look, it's a falling wedge to the upside, but I'm going to take my measure move from here and put it at the breakout. And look, it does something. You can look at it that way, and believe me, some people do. Because falling wedges, your measure move is really just the width of the pattern. It's not got some big stick on it, right? I'm just saying. But anyway, 3.2, 3.5 cents. I feel kind of scatterbrained tonight for some reason. I'm kind of flipping and flopping and going to all these different little topics running around my head. 3.2 for 3.2 cents. I think I need some coffee. That's what it is. Coffee withdrawal. 54% gains up there. 70%. Right at 70% gains up to the second target. 3.5. Not the greatest place to enter, but this would be the buy high, sell higher aspect, which I hate that. I never did like it. I would hear a mentor say that one time. That's buy high and sell higher, and I'm like, that sounds almost stupid. I mean, you got to be in a strong trend. And as you might notice, every time strong trend in altcoins is called, it doesn't really seem to be effective. It doesn't seem to be as strong as people hope, right? I'm just saying. We broke a trend on here. Going to get a little spank on the old rumper room. Might catch a. It doesn't look bad, right? I mean, it's got a 50 moving average here. I'm on the 50-minute time frame. It looks like she wanted to just come back up and start doing something else, but it should be correcting. So it'll probably come up and then come back down a little bit. Might be seeing about 18 cents out of this over the next 4 or 5 hours or something. She should be coming down a little bit. Nice little curving formation. Love to see her get lower, just a little bit lower. I guess we could peel old Fibby out, but gosh darn it, that just takes all the fun out of everything, doesn't it? It's like he just always loses his fibs. Okay, I'm having fib withdrawal at the moment. I'm really wanting to pull my fibs out and do it. I should move on. Let me come over to the chat. Maybe you guys can keep me from playing with my fibs so much. TA for Jupiter. Okay. Jupiter. Seriously? 44 cents? What the hell? What kind of day did you have? Who broke into your house and did this to you? Why would they? What the hell? You having a bad day, Jupiter? My goodness. 43? It was up at 68. Now she's down at 43 cents. From that top when it was top and good, and it wasn't too long ago. It's just a little over a week ago. Yeah, baby, look at my Jupiter play. Woo, baby, look, honey. Look, this is how awesome I am. Look, it was a little, now look at it. Yeah, who's the boss now? Yeah. Go call your mom. Tell her. Look what he, yeah. Yeah, that was cookie jar money. Now look what it's worth. Yeah. I think you ought to make me a special dinner tonight. Is what I'm thinking. Go in here on the recliner and kick my seat up. Look at some crypto stuff. And then that's like, hey, honey. Yeah, about that. Hey. Remember that $25 I gave you about 6 months ago? You still got that, right? You don't mind if I get a little of that right now. Hold that for you, do you? We're down 37%, back to where you start. What the hell's that? There have been no substances involved, just this orange water. I think I'm allergic to something in it. 14 people hanging out. I'm sitting here looking at Jupiter, and it's trying to figure out its mission in life. And all I got to say is, oh man, you lost the 618? For real? Like, it's not enough for you to do that? For real, you're going to have to look more. Very likely, we're going to have to start entertaining the idea. I hate to say this. I don't want to say it. It doesn't mean that it's going to come down there, but she can. And it won't be fun. At 36 cents. There's also 40 cents, which has some psychological resistance. Maybe that one will hold. Maybe this one will hold. Okay, but we're probably, since we lost the 618, we are probably headed to that 40 cent area. We're 43 right now. It's like just pull a few more hairs out. Just go ahead. Oh, there's a blister. Screw it. Scrape it off anyway. It'll heal back. Okay. It sucks in the process though. Man, oh man, from 60 cents though. Just over the last couple of days, they've been 60 cents all the way down. Imagine if you had that and you had like a lot, it doesn't have to be a lot of leverage to be a lot of leverage, but a 5x play on this might put you in a situation where you're like, are we like in a liquidation? Man, I should use that soft loss thing he's talking about with that 2%. We all say that. I say that too sometimes. We know what we're supposed to do. We don't always do it. And that's what we fight with trouble with traders. So we got to work on that, right? That's our whole goal, is to get ourselves kind of disciplined to stop doing stupid stuff. Yet stupid stuff always wants to show up. Usually when we're feeling quite confident that stupid stuff sounds like a good idea at the time. Stupid stuff just being things being influenced by your emotions rather than being influenced by the logic behind that. It's part of being human. We made an M shape over here with the lower high. Nice little correction. Elliot, what do you think? Elliot? Oh, Elliot says come back to my trend line. Elliot, you don't give a crap about my... You don't give a crap about my I'm glad you like my trend line, but nothing about the fibs. I mean, how do you even know my line was there, Elliot? Elliot, sometimes I think you're copying. Joe, I think Elliot's copying my charts. I'm pretty gosh darn sure of it. I think Elliot, I think you're copying me, Elliot. I'm going to sue Telegram. I think, Sean, get the lawyers on the phone tomorrow, make a note. We're going to ask, see what's up with this. I think Elliot, is he's copying our trades. Yeah. I got a trend line here, Sean. And then I pull up Elliot, and then he's like, yes, I think it can go there as well. And that's my official trademarked Elliot Wave system. And I'm like, that's bullcrap. Sean's on the phone to secretary right now. I think we're trying to get on something right there. We will take care of this, ladies and gentlemen. We will not let this go unattended to. Ellie, get the hell out of here. All right, so we could see her coming down, or if you believe Ellie, 34 cents or something. That sucks, but it could be happening. Overall, though, I do like there's some bullish crosses going on in these moving averages. It's working on the process. It's just working with the process. It needs to make a higher low. That's basically all it is. I'd still screw Elliot, I know, but you know, we'll come back in a few days, and you know, I'm just saying. Sometimes they don't always get it right. You know what I'm saying? Just chill. I got you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this silly turkey is Saturday night. Oh my God, this chili is stupid. Booyah! Road Dog 2025. Cake Diggity, how's it going? Glad to have you guys here, man. Jason Becker, what is this? Do we think this is a dead cat bounce? I didn't do it. It was alive the last time that I saw it. That's all I got to say on that matter. Next question, please. 40-minute daily close estimated. Oh, we're looking at Bitcoin. I'm hoping, I don't, dead cat bounce. Well, here's the situation. That's not commonly my terminology. What commonly is a bearish retest, but it would be the same thing. Yeah, that's like when you throw a dead cat on concrete, you kind of get a little bit of bounce at them, and then they come back down. Do we need to ask ChatGPT? Well, that's what ChatGPT. No, I'm playing. I feel off the chain tonight. I think I took too much blood pressure medicine. My Geritol is starting to kick in just a little bit. My Geritol dealer changed. That's it. That's right. My Geritol dealer. I've got a new one. Yeah. Skinny Pete. Because this Geritol's got a little bit of a weird kick to it. Geritol, man, what the hell? Looking for nonsense amounts out of here. Let me get over to the chat. Oh, now we got some chill music. Scuba Gerbo says, what? Sola Sagna? Sola Sagna to you too! Sola Sagnata! Sola Sagnata, Habib! Sola Sagnata! What's your name again? John, idiot! Sola Sagnata, Sean. Alright, Sola Sagnata! Is there such a thing? I've never heard of that. Sola Saga. What is it? You just insult my culture. No, now we come kill you. The music made him do it. R&B will do it every time. What's it? So Sagging? They're so sage. Is it like when you is what the heck? Where did it go? What is that? If you get bored, sorry, if you get bored of crypto, you can invest in Doritos that are the shape of things. So lasagna. Oh, that's what it. Well, they got soul sage to go in your soul lasagna. I'm misspelling that out. Soul lasagna. We finally found it. Soul lasagna. So lasagna. Is that what it is? Is that a noodle? Why you brighten our eye? Hello everybody, good morning. If you weren't wide awake now, we got the screen going. Just why did you do this? I put it over here. I spelled it right over here. It did not come up. I'm very disappointed about that. Well, hold your eyes, ladies and gentlemen. I'll give you a fair warning this time because boom, we're back here and I don't know what the hell. This is the 1 hour. Is this brand new? Like, does this just come out over 3 hours ago? Like that brand new? Well, it went up and then it went down. And how much did it go up? It went up 8. Really? That's it? This is a new coin and it went up 8%, 9%. That was, I mean, I was looking for like 500% or something on that move or something crazy. It being just new and out the gate from all these 9%. Meaning it's only up 2% from its launch at 5 a decimal 5 zeros and 4 something. It's got a market cap of $4,000. Is this a pump dot? Yeah, it's a pump dot fund one. That's a cool name. I got to give you that. That's an interesting name for it. Well, here's a chance for these are 5-minute candles though. I thought we had this on the 1 hour, and it had 3 of them, right? So why am I only getting 4 5-minute candles, but yet I get 3 1-hour candles? Somebody tell me to figure that out before I start freaking the hell out and think that time and space have started flipping on me again, because I can't go through that again. No. What the hell is going on? I mean, for real. So this would be a total gamble, but you know, hey, some of it's like to gamble. I wouldn't mind putting $5 into it, to be honest with you. Do I have $5 on this one? They could just rug my $5, and if it's not a rug, if it were to take off and do something, how many coins you got? Yeah, here's the, oh yeah, ask all the smart questions after. Yeah, you can call yourself, you're a YouTuber, influencer. Yeah. Ask those questions after you can buy it. Oh, it's got a, what? Hey, about 50 trillion of them. I don't know how many coins it's got. That's it. I wish I had a better chart though. I'm just not trusting that chart. That could be an interesting, it makes me almost feel like I want to pull the little casino lever right now on it. You got sauce on lasagna? Let me write it down. The safest thing to do is write it down on the post-it note that I always forget about. Put it up there. Maybe I'll forget about that one too. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been going for about an hour and I feel like I'm just talking senseless. But we do have 11 people hanging out, and I do appreciate each and every one of you. Striker says, I'm not joking. Thicker than usual chip is about $500. What are we talking about? Skipper Drip says, so plus lasagna. Not a real coin. Just Solana, please. What? But we found so lasagna, and then that's a chart. First, I thought we were speaking a new language. So lasagna. So lasagna. Oh, this turkey's out there tonight. So Solana, yeah, Solana's at a shoot. Solana's at a rough week. Oh wow! Oh wow, man! From the heights of $200. Oh, that does suck though. Big old 25% dropout Solana there. That's crazy. That cry. So we probably want to zoom out just a little bit more and look at it back when it was $90 here back in April. So Trendline says there is always that gosh darn possibility that we could come down here. Twould suck. I hope it does not happen. Huh. I'm looking at angles. She's at the 618, and that's our hope for it to hold, and it can. And if total 3 is trying to catch support, which we hope that it is, and then we kind of figured out it might be doing a little bear trap. She kind of lost the 200 moving average on the 4 hour, remember? It's kind of a haunting effect for altcoins. So, something for us to keep an eye on. It's not as bullish as we'd like for it to be. It could turn around. I'm still looking for altcoins to maybe turn around this weekend. That's my thesis for this weekend. It just hasn't kicked in yet. And lately, when I usually do look for that about every weekend, though, if you haven't noticed. And it's been mostly coming in on Sundays. Hopefully we'll get one. Sometimes it doesn't happen at all. Sometimes we have a bearish weekend, and it sucks. So 618, it's got good reasons to try to hold here. Other moving averages down here on the 4 hour, those are strong ones. But it doesn't mean that we can't just break on down and come on down there. Fib wise, was it 7? Oh, right at the 786. Perfectly 786. I'm almost willing to bet that maybe if we don't do it this weekend, maybe we go up a little bit and come back and see it next weekend. It might happen, as we might get 1 hump, a 2 hump, a 3 hump, a dump. The other situation would be to maybe hope that we got some angle respect for this. Do we? If we do, maybe, just maybe. No, but it looks like we lost that angle, if that's what I'm going off of. Now we're going to try to cheat. No, I got candle bodies, pretty much the candle bodies. I don't see anything that would give me enough wiggle room to save that idea. I was hoping we had a little something there. If we'd had this and maybe, you know, we were right at it and like, oh look, but we may have lost it, so I don't know. Solana. Here we are on the 1 hour. We're trying to get the nitty gritty, and we are getting that support. This is what I like to see. So we look at things on the bigger time frames, if you see, get the areas, and then we can zoom in on the smaller time frames and see if we're getting a reaction there. If we see that a reaction is starting to form, like if the little crystals are starting to participate from our sodium hydroxide solution, we know that, hey everybody. Sean, Google how to put out a lithium fire. All right. So we got a good chance we can go ahead and fib you out and go ahead and make some plans here. Ooh, I like this. This is another thing that I like to do after I do this. See that could be a possible bottom, and I fib her out from top to bottom, and I look at my fib and I'm saying, ooh, you got some respect going on right there. Look at that. Ooh, you respected that one. Ooh, that's nice. Ooh, you respected that really nice. You looking really good. I like you. Want to tighten up my fib just a little bit, and I'm especially looking at 175. So if we can bounce from here, I'm looking for 167 to be tested, and then probably resistance at 175. So all these levels. So the 236 area, that first little, 236 area, this little red line I'm drawing. This was an area of resistance, but it's one I'm looking to see if it's going to be respected or not. The other one, I can look over to the left, and it's definitely telling me, oh, this is a heavy resistance area. It was heavy support, and the support resistance flip type deal. that one's going to be the best target, or the place where you want to try to focus on taking the bulk of your profits, in my personal opinion. So I think that there's a play from 160 to 175 for the patient individual willing to work it out, and might bump its head at 167 and whatnot. That's just 5% gains. Kind of sucks. But it got me a whole 10% move right there. Oh my gosh, don't everybody rush at once to buy those Lambos with the gains that you get from a 10% move. But hey, it's a nice little start there. We got the island going on. Kind of opens the door for it right there. Look, it's like you can almost see it play out just looking at the sunset. What the hell? I think it's time for the turkey to get a nap, people. Turkey's getting off the chain tonight. 2 streams kind of does it to me, I think. Haven't really traded too much, but I'm liking the discounts, Estrega. That's a good time to nibble at the things that you like, because a lot of things got hit kind of hard. Hopefully they'll catch a break here. Strega says, I'm really hungry right now. I'm thinking the same thing. I'm thinking tacos, Strega. What do you think? Tacos? Sometimes I mix it up with a little quesadilla, you know, but tacos. Hard to beat a good taco. If you want to hopium, zoom out on Bitcoin to the monthly. It looks like we could just be making the tail of another bullish candle on the micro uptrend. Nice trend line. I like that. Oh, I got you in red there. Looking at me trend lines here, man. No, that still kind of lines up kind of nice. Still above the 9, still above the 5 moving average. Looking there. So this is the monthly candles and the Hikanashi. This is the regular monthly candles. Ichimoku cloud still looking beautiful in these higher time frames, as it has for this whole move here. For all of this, Ichimoku cloud has been, yeah, give it to me. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to call it an evening, and I think I need some rest because I just feel kind of silly tonight. So far, we're looking good for a little recovery. I'm looking for us to hit up to about 114. Hopefully try to get back to the 115 area, see what happens up there. You can look at it positively on smaller time frames, breaking out of the falling wedge pattern. Should give us a little bit of upside. Do remember, please, and I think I'm about the one of the very few people that mentioned this, but when you, especially this pattern, get a break out of this, you got a really good chance to come back up, retest that breakout area. So we might actually revisit these 112.6 areas again. We may not be through with this area through here. There might be a retest of that area again at some point, whether it does it now or whether it comes up and does it. Can't be too quick to immediately expect, no, it's going to do this here or that there. It'll make a head and shoulders. It can, but it doesn't mean that's what it's is doing or going to do. There's a lot of things that it can do between these areas, but the big important thing is that it gets past here 114, and if we can finally get past there, well, then we might be able to go anywhere within reason. If we can get past there, you can go anywhere within reason, young man. What the hell? I'm going to the end screen, everybody. I'm feeling kind of weird. See ya. Good night, everybody.
The fever's taking hold. Oh.
I think Hobby spiked your coffee or your drink there. I think you got something weird in there. You better ask him what he got going on there.
I'm seeing leprechauns dancing on the desk. Why is that, Sean? Look, they're pointing at the button that you can never push. Do you see that?
Screw you, Roadhog.
Sean? The leprechauns are dancing around your stripper pole like a maypole.
My skin prickles with a reckless thrill.
It's a fireman's pole. It's not a stripper pole.
It looks like a stripper pole, and what I've seen you do when nobody's looking makes me think that it's still a stripper pole.
Fireman's pole. Can't you see the hole up there?
Crypto fever, it scorches my soul.
When's the last time you looked at that hole, Sean?
I lose control.
Huh, I think you did there. No, fireman's pole.
No, Sean, stripper pole.
I think it makes a good stripper pole myself. That's where the hookers love to hang out there when they come over for parties. I'm just saying. You did what? Nothing.
Stripper pole. Good night, everybody.
Oh, my breath hitches, the charts explode, desire surges.